Just like any presidential debate, these candidates do not know the questions ahead of time. But of course, we can make some educated guesses about the topics. Right now, at the top of everyone's mind is COVID, especially with school starting. How would these candidates have handled it any different? But then there's also wildfires. There's the rise in crime rates. There's the housing crisis. A lot of other topics to be covered as well, which is why the man who started the petition says that this goes well beyond just COVID. And ultimately, one expert told me that what this debate is going to come down to is who is making headlines the following day. 4 candidates take one stage.
As members of the public.
First, to convince voters to kick this man out of office. Then to pick them over the other Republican challengers. Tonight, it's John Cox, Kevin Faulconer, Kevin Kiley, and Doug Ose.
I would expect that will be the big goal of the candidates in the recall debate, is not necessarily to make the most, reasoned, long-winded arguments, but to say something, catchy and punchy that will be pulled out and used by media organizations.
Kim Nalder is the director of the Project for an Informed Electorate at Sacramento State. Will this debate impact voters? She says the 2003 debate with Arnold Schwarzenegger did.
You cannot stop spending.
Just as interesting as the names on the list are those that are not. Caitlyn Jenner, unavailable. Conservative talk show host Larry Elder, who is ahead in the polls, is skipping the debate for a fundraiser.
It's often really about being concerned that they'll come off not looking good in comparison to their co-debaters.
And then there's Gavin Newsom himself, also invited to participate. The Nixon Foundation said that when they reached out to Newsom's team simply did not return the invitation, did not respond. Of course, a lot can change between now and election time. There is another debate. So coming up for you at 6, I will bring you the latest polls and all the latest information we're seeing coming out.
Morgan, as you mentioned, they got no response from Governor Gavin Newsom. Do we have any reason why he wouldn't want to be part of this event?
Well, that same political expert, Kim Nalder, who you saw in my package, she spoke about one of the main reasons why candidates pull out or simply do not engage in these types of debates, these events, is because they don't want to either acknowledge that it's real or give the voter any sort of reason not to vote for them. Any little teeny misstep could be detrimental to their recall effort.
All right, Morgan Reiner, News 8's new political reporter from Orange County, the Richard Nixon Foundation Library, where they're going to have a debate tonight. Thanks, Morgan.